fluent are you in that language thus far?
I'm feeling good with it. You know, it's obviously as a quarterback, there's always more things that you could learn and you know, perfect your craft a little bit more here and there. But for the most part, you know, feeling pretty good about it. You know, we have had a good rhythm in OTAs, and we left there feeling pretty good about ourselves.
Why is it important to learn it from the beginning like you did this offseason as opposed to, you know, the piecemeal of, you know, game plan by game plan of last season?
Well, it's just the situation I was in last year was so difficult because you're preparing for a defense that you're learning in a week, but at the same time you're learning brand new calls, new verbiage, all that stuff. So it was combining all of that into one that made it so difficult. So, you know, being able to start from the ground up and learn the whys of the offense, how it all ties together, how, you know, one play helps dictate the next play, it just makes more sense.
You were here working out last week, right?
Mm-hmm.
Before that, how much?
So I was here.
How many guys were working out with?
There was a big group here, actually. I didn't stay the whole summer. I went back to Chicago for a little bit for the 4th, did a little house shopping. That was exciting, so I got to learn the area a little bit more. And, yeah, I mean, I was here for the most part, went back for the 4th to Chicago to see my family and everything, and then I was back here. I did. I can't tell you where, man. But
You made headlines recently with a date you went on. We just asked Kyle what he thought about it. He said it was a good learning experience for you in terms of getting a feel for the microscope and under. What did you learn from the fall out of that?
yeah, just, you know, life is different now. My life off the field, I've never really been big on, you know, being very public with things, you know, even social media. I'm not out there a ton, but, you know, my life's looked at differently, and I'm under a microscope, and it's like Kyle said, it is a good learning experience. Just have to take it in stride. I mean, it is what it is.
Jimmy, the last 5 games of last year have generated a lot of excitement here. How much do you embrace that and try to carry that forward, and how much do you think you need to sort of put that behind you and reset?
You know, I think it's exciting for the fans, no doubt about it. You know, it was a good end of the season, but I mean, it sounds very cliche, but it's a new year. I mean, we have new players. Every team is different around the league now, so it's you kind of start from the ground up, and I think we started with that in OTAs and got a good jump on it. But now training camp is here, and you know, we just we have to take it one day at a time. And I know it sounds very cliche saying that, but that's the best way to approach it.
Kyle was saying he felt like you guys flushed that away pretty quickly. How do you go about kind of blocking that stuff out? And as a leader, do you take it upon yourself to make sure that, you know, guys aren't taking that to heart as well?
Yeah, I think we have a good group in there. Very focused group. You know, especially offensively, some of our you know, key guys are new guys, and so I mean, they weren't even here for that last year. So it's all that coming together. Guys staying focused on OTAs and now training camp. I mean, it's an exciting time of year, and I think we have a good mindset going into it.
Jimmy, do you feel you got to play preseason games?
Say it again?
Do you feel you need to play in preseason games?
You know, whatever coach thinks. I think the preseason games, they help sharpen you up, obviously, but I mean, whatever coach asks of me, that's what I'm here for.
Jimmy, you were quoted in a recent article saying, you know, you believed in yourself that you could be better than Tom Brady. Obviously, as a high-level athlete, a lot of people think that way, but for you, where does that confidence stem from?
I don't know. It's kind of something I've had since I was a little kid, and you know, I think every good athlete, in order to be great at what you do, you need to be confident. It's not to say that you're better than somebody or someone's better than you. It's belief in yourself, really. And I think, you know, even stemming back to when I was a little kid, when I said it in the article, I would play against my 2 older brothers in anything, and they're obviously bigger, faster, stronger, but you just have that mindset that, you know, I'm going to go out here and win this, and it's good to have that.
So you go into this season just your confidence level as a team thinking, hey, we can make the playoffs, we can make a run like the Eagles did last year after going 7-9 the previous season?
First, we have to have a good training camp. So one step at a time there. But, you know, I think, you know, we'll set goals as a team, find out where everyone's head's at. And, you know, we got a good group of guys in there. So it's easy to tell where guys' heads are and, you know, what we expect out of ourselves.
I'm not sure we'll get you again before Pat's come on, but from a quarterback standpoint, what changes for you when Pat's come
I mean, I have the red jersey, so it's a little different. But you know, with the receivers and DBs, they get to do one-on-ones against one another, get a little more physical at the line of scrimmage. The pass rush obviously feels a little different when you're back there when guys have pads on versus OTAs and stuff like that. But you know, all that stuff, that's what really gets me excited. Is, you know, that's when it's really football. You know, people start hitting each other. It's more live.
Is there a difference in terms of how easily your receivers are able to come out of the breaks, or is there a patience that comes with having some pads on? Does it change your timing at all?
A little bit here and there. There's advantages and disadvantages. I mean, as a receiver, you know, they're getting held a lot, so when you have pads on, maybe they could break off of them a little easier. The DB has an advantage at the line of scrimmage maybe, so it depends how you look at it, but both ways, I think it's good for both sides.
What does Jarrett Cookie's his ability in the pass game do for this offense?
It's very unique. He, you know, has the ability to run good routes, separate from the defender, and at the same time catch it and get the yards after the catch that are crucial in our offense.
Rich, your quarterback's coach back in spring said that the one thing that you hadn't had a lot of chance to do in New England and in college was the play action where you turned your back to your receivers and had to find them again and beat downfield. And he wanted you to get a lot of reps doing just that this offseason. Are you more comfortable with that particular kind of set of events?
Yeah, it's different than I mean, just like Rich said, it's different than anything I've ever done. But I mean, that's the nature of the beast. You know, every offense is different, has their own quirks in it and everything. And in this offense, that's one of the big components. So initially it was weird, but I think as time's gone on, I've become more and more comfortable with it.
Jimmy, Richard Sherman's better defensively very quickly. How much have you been able to interact with him? Is he a guy you can learn from even on the offensive side?
Absolutely, yeah. Very smart, savvy football player, and I'm glad he's on our side now. He was here all summer, and so we got a little time to talk to each other and break some things down with one another. But you know, just a great mind to get into.
That's good. All right.
All right.
Jimmy.